And you know, it seemed like Chanel was kind of on the defensive to attack her, but this could be her ally because they basically went through the same thing. What's your thoughts on this?
Chanel irked my nerves from beginning to end, girl. That's my thoughts. I was sick of her.
Me too. I'm on the same page with Tamika.
I was sick of her. Like, why would you assume you over here talking about, oh, I know JT is trash, but he said you was trash too, so we don't mess with you. I'm like, why would you automatically assume that when you going through the situation you going through? Why wouldn't you think that she could have possibly been the one going through it before you? I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Her attitude was funky.
Okay. Very funky.
We ain't hear from you, Nita. So give us your overall thoughts of the episode and then, you know, answer this question about Chanel.
First of all, I'm so sad to see we're coming to an end so fast. I'm like, oh no. Okay, so that's that. I don't want the show to end. It's been really, really good this season. Overall, it was good. I think we're moving. Like, I love when a show is moving when we're getting somewhere. So I liked it. Now this Chanel, that's the whole thing about, you know, you don't want to believe the Yelp reviews. Like, he did this to me. You think you're gonna get treated better, but girl, guess what? He did the same thing to you.
Exactly.
And it's just like, yeah, no. So yeah, so that's where I land with this. But yeah, Chanel, I don't know who I'm more irritated by, because I do get irritated with the girl that's in jail. I forget her name.
Yeah, Chanel.
Mm-hmm. No, what's Candy's character name?
Ebony.
Okay. So no. Okay, so yeah, I was irritated with Chanel, but for sure. That's where my irritation comes from. And no. Will she help Chanel? I'm gonna read this. No. But I don't know. We got one more episode. Maybe she'll have a change of heart. That's
why I asked the question. You got it right there. Like, you know, I always gotta have, like, I don't try to give up hope so fast.
Yeah.
What's your take on it, EJ?
Well, first and foremost, Chanel can kick rocks. Here's another example of not trying to save yourself. Like, why are we coming in so hot? Like, why are we on the defensive when someone is here trying to help you? Like, she literally did not have to show up to help you. She literally did not have to take time out of her day, her energy, none of that stuff. When we know 9 times out of 10 that Chanel probably been nasty to her in the past because of the fact that she was believing JT. So with that said, she already probably had a little bit of animosity for Chanel because sometimes women don't want to believe other women in certain cases. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like Chanel was just wrong. Like, you want someone to believe you, but yet you coming in hot with her, knowing that if he did the same thing with her, if he did it with you, he probably did it with her. It's repeat patterns. So you know that probably happened. So if anything, I'm about to be like, girl, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Listen, you know, I'm listening. There's no world where I'm coming up in there like Chanel was, but Chanel has been doing this the entire time. Everybody try to help her. She just, for some reason, and bump all that stuff about her trying to protect Natasha, because that's who I think she's trying to protect. Bump all of that. You can protect her without having to do what you're doing. First of all, she should have told them. She should have told Jax and her lawyer what's really going on, and they could have planned a better defense around them trying to protect Natasha, even though they probably, you know how they would have done. But still, I was frustrated. Sorry.
Okay. Inga, did you address this issue? Wait, you on mute. We can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Will she help Chanel? Chanel is, I agree with Tamika. I just had to let Tamika just go in on her because Chanel can kick rocks. I'm sick of her. She's had a funky attitude this whole time. She was even worse in this particular episode. She was even bad to Sally. And I don't even like Sally. And so And Ebony is trying to help her, but then I guess we'll get to Mavis when that, because I already got the fire going for her tail. But she was trying to she's trying to help her because she putting her self in jeopardy. She might lose her job and everything. Trying to help this girl. She been talking slick to her. Mm-hmm. So I think Candy did a good job too, by the way.
Yeah, she did.
I agree. Because
I know you don't like her acting all that, because on the show, I don't like her. Right,
she's a little in and out, but
she did a good. She must have acting classes and got an acting coach because she did good.
I agree.
Yeah, I believed her in this.
Yeah,
and maybe because she went through something. When you're in the industry, you go through some things. So maybe she was able to pull from some things.
Right.
Just saying.
Or maybe she has a huge family. Could have been from one of them relatives, cousins, aunts, and all them people in her family, because she got a gigantic family. So it could be any of that too, a combination of all that. But that industry, I know Candy done seen things. She done been in this since she was 14 or 15 years old. So I know she done seen some things and did some things. So yeah.
So Sally says we always do that. Women, we think we're the special one, and the guy will treat us differently than the other girl. Nope, it never happened.
Right, Sal, you right.
Right, Sally. So moving on. Why she got this foul on? Can y'all explain this to me? Why are we go revisiting this? If this was so traumatizing to you.
And I saw another, I don't want to mention the person's name. I ain't gonna call him out. I'll tell y'all later. But there's other content creator on YouTube. She said that she actually liked the relationship that she had with Green Eyes. And I'm like, this man tried to unalive her. What do you I didn't understand it, but that's that person's
I liked it before we found out he was damn psychotic as hell.
I liked him in the beginning.
I don't know why she still has the file under the bed. Obviously, she hiding it. Nobody knows she have it there. But I mean, apparently, I was still trying to figure out what she was able to see in the file that kind of helped her to know what was going on with Chanel.
Well, let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all think Lewis gonna find that file under the bed? Put a hammer up if y'all think so, Chad.
Lewis, unless he cleaning under the bed, I doubt it.
Okay. Excuse me. Look, this did not go well. Oh yeah, we did talk about. Oh wait a minute, my pictures is out of order. It sure enough is. Anywho, because I don't even have the picture of her meeting up with Thing.
Oh, and do anybody know?
Oh, yeah, she is there with Sally. Go ahead. I'm saying, what you
say, does anybody know the other girlfriend, the best friend? What is her name and who is her wife? Because we never see nothing about this lady. I don't even know her name. I mean, I don't even remember her name. Yeah, because she,
Look, I ain't even know who Chanel was. I mean, I know who she was, but I ain't know the name.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I remember Chanel because she's the whole.
The whole
name. Yeah, and I knew Sat, but like this lady, we never see her. And then I knew she was doing. I thought she was saying before in a couple of episodes back that it was her wife. That it was her wife doing Ivy or Autumn. Okay. Oh, I thought it was her wife that was going to do.
Yeah, I don't know her name. I ain't gonna lie. I always just say they friend, and I know she got her wife that always seemed to be away, and
we never see the wife
pregnant.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Autumn. Thank y'all, because I didn't know.
We never seen this wife. Do you think we gonna see her yet, or is this just maybe based around their friendship?
Maybe next season or something,
Maybe, yeah.
Unless something happened to her and Jack's got to help her. So I
felt bad for her, but even here, Sally was a dick. Like, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah,
no, tell us why she was, because she said
she was making it about herself or something. And she was late. and she was late being there. So
She had a funky attitude this whole episode.
From the jump.
yeah. Oh, she just stank. Just real funky. Yeah.
Now put her up there with Mabel. Is that her name?
Mavis. Yeah.
Mavis.
Mm-hmm.
Put her up there with Mavis. Put her in the fire too.
Yeah.
Sally's
Mavis definitely
friend who
going.
lost the baby should adopt Louis' baby.
Oh Lord.
That woman ain't giving up that baby.
That would be a good idea, though. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I don't mean no harm. I want her to lose that baby.
I think
She
that-
might.
Listen,
I don't know what's
Listen,
going on.
it sounds bad, but
she's
I'm
early.
with Inga.
Look, this ain't real life. If it was somebody real, I would not say this. But in this character, these make-believe characters, I want her to do that. But especially the way the whole thing, how it's all going down. I don't want her to have this baby.
Yeah, it sounds
Well, what
bad,
did
but I'm
y'all
with
think
Inga.
about Lewis saying that he was gonna wait for the baby to be born to tell the kids? I was like,
That is
Getting on my
crazy.
nerve with that.
Yeah, now I know.
Now he's getting on my nerve.
I know that we went on our Lewis things. I still always liked Lewis. I didn't beat him up as bad. I didn't like the lie. Now I'm with everybody on that. But this scene, y'all, I got to be on page with y'all on this one. What the hell you talking about? I'm gonna wait until the baby is born, and then what you gonna wait? So next you gonna say I'm gonna wait till the baby's in kindergarten and all that. I mean, come on, Lewis. Yeah, or this your brother or your sister type? Oh, no, come on.
Well, granted that I don't want this baby to happen, I'm with Lewis, ironically, on this one, y'all. Well, y'all know I'm always representative for Lewis.
I like Lewis.
But,
Otherwise, I mean, I just ain't like this whole how he handled this side baby thing.
I don't know if I'm ready for him to tell the kids just yet. On one hand, I think that the sooner the better. But on the second hand, I feel like it might be better to have the baby in hand first before we start telling the kids about it. That's just my thought process about it.
Okay, but let me ask you why you give me a little bit more, so because I might be on the same page if I understand why you think it's better.
Because
she's already in labor at 29 weeks, right?
I think she's gonna lose the baby.
Yeah, so either she having this premature, and it's gonna be where he got to be at the hospital all the time, or is she losing it? It's one or the other.
Well, Sally said she might die in labor.
Ooh,
that's what
God!
Sally
What if
said.
she died? Then they got to take care of the baby. Lord,
okay,
Lord,
let EJ answer it because.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to know why.
Okay,
sorry,
ahead,
I jumped
EJ.
in. That was my bad.
All right, you fine. You bigger. No, I mean, honestly, the reason why I say that is because one or two things. Like, I personally just don't want the baby to come about. But in theory, I feel like they'll be able to process it better if they actually see the baby. I feel like that's going to be a thing too. Like, honestly, I don't know if it's a good thing of Naima going to have to go to school and then seeing this woman pregnant with the baby and knowing that this is her little baby brother or sister. I just feel like we need to wait until the baby actually gets here, and then we can sit them down and have this conversation about it. I mean, they are the kids after all. It ain't like they the wife. The wife needed to know immediately. But
okay, the way you broke it down, I understand. Because initially, I was like, "What?" But I guess it makes sense.
And it really
don't tell
them
them because you don't know anything yet.
If the baby doesn't make it, or if this whole thing goes left, then you're upsetting the children and causing the trauma that didn't need to actually happen. So that's where I am with.
I agree with that. That's what I think. And that's not my biasness against Lewis either. Yeah, I mean, for Lewis.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm 50-50. I got one foot on y'all side, another side. I'm like, no. I don't know.
So I'm gonna read Sally's comment. She said, but if she miscarriages, then tells the kids, would it be somewhat of a waste? I think Lewis is right about waiting, especially now, because they might not have to tell the kids this because they're very fragile.
I mean, typically you don't really I mean, everybody's different, but sometimes you don't tell people in general that you're pregnant till you get to a certain point. But I don't think wait
Exactly.
until we bring the baby home, like, hi, you got a brother or sister. No, I just don't know about that one.
I just think it's too
But
early. Maybe we can wait
yeah.
until not to the 9th month, maybe.
And
Just
then
not
try to
now.
ease
But
them in.
she in
Right.
labor right now, though. She in
Yeah, we
labor right
didn't know that was gonna happen.
now.
Right.
Well, we knew something was going to happen because
I
what
did.
is the previous episode? She started having
Yeah,
pain.
she
Having them
started having
pain.
pains after Jax came and spoke to her.
All right, so we get to the point where we know that Ebony couldn't testify. So basically, at this point, Chanel has to testify. I'm gonna play a clip, and then we're gonna basically build our conversation around that. So Jax basically gets at Chanel about what the person that she needs to be. So let's get into it.
Is to paint you as a lying gold digger who has so much pent up anger inside of you that you killed JT in cold blood. If you take anything Lucy says about you personally, you will lose. So kill that insecure girl from high school and be the woman who endured hell and is still standing here. Shall we start again?
I love the way she broke her down because she was acting stink this episode too.
Yeah.
So now, what was y'all take with this? Even with this conversation, do you think that Jax is gonna get the actual truth on what really happened? Because she already saying, well, let's try not to put our track shoes on to that last part, but we'll get to it. But that's where my mind was, where this was. Like, is she gonna get the truth? Or she knows it, she's figuring it out. She's putting stuff together now too, because of certain things that happened when they were younger. Did y'all peep that?
I don't remember. It's been since
Yeah, they
Friday.
was talking
I
about the
don't remember.
history and saying that this reminded them of high school when her and the other friend was talking, and she was saying she would talk to Sally and Jax would talk to Chanel. But again, it annoys me. Like, I know Jax is gonna figure it out, but she shouldn't have to figure it out. She's literally here trying to help you. So you're
That
keeping
part.
something from her that can help you to help, help her to help you. And on top of that, you being a real jack behind. I wouldn't even want to be her friend no more. I'm sorry. I can't.
No,
It's like
she is. I'm on the same page with you on that. She has been.
they
Agreed.
want her to work out this case because they even though they know she's innocent, they figure she could fight this case, and Chanel Jackson win this case for Chanel, and she don't go to the jail. So I feel like they're giving her a real high mountain to climb, and they not giving her all the ingredients for everything to make it to the top.
Yeah. I got a something different. But it's only because sometimes I just like to play the other side of it.
Now I want to hear the
Just
other side.
just to get the thoughts flowing. But Jax is a lawyer, right? And Morris Chestnuts. I mean, he not Morris in this. What's his name? Corey Chestnuts.
Corey
Is a
Cash.
Chestnuts. He's a
Boy
lawyer.
chestnuts.
He's a
Boy
lawyer too,
chestnuts.
right?
Mhm.
And the lawyer's job is to make sure that their client goes free by any means necessary. So that means that using anything that they can, no matter what, in order to make sure that their client goes free. And maybe in Chanel's mind, if she gives this information up, especially if it's who we think it is, if it's Natasha who is young, she's more willing to give up her life than to give up Natasha's life, right? Because she knows that Jax will be forced to use this information in order to free her, because they're going to need to cast doubt on somebody else because they don't have anybody else in order to be able to get the stuff away from Chanel. They not going to just say who it was. They not going to do that, but they definitely going to paint some doubt into it. And in some cases, depending on the lawyer, they'll put that person on the stand and break them down and make them doggone confess so that they can get their client off. People do stuff by any means necessary. So maybe this is what Chanel feels. But being that this is her oldest friend, I feel like she should be comfortable enough in telling her, but you just don't know who you gonna get, friend Jax or lawyer Jax, and that's the problem. That's what I think.
Okay, anybody else got anything they want to share?
I agree.
All right, look, we're gonna take a little Corey Cash minute. Ooh, love him.
Me too.
All right, so now we see both sides strategizing because they got to pick another juror. And it seems like, what's her name? The other, dang, I can't believe I forgot the other lawyer.
Lucy.
And I can't stand Lucy. Throw her in the fire too. Lucy is on tight. What does Tamika call her? Tight face. Tight face Lucy. She need to go in the fire too.
It seemed
She
like
got
she
her
started
own
dressing
problems
better
right
when
now.
her man got out of jail.
She got her own problems, and she gonna be the case for season 3.
She
I
sure
think
is.
so too.
I already
Who
see it
you
coming.
think it's
Yeah.
gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be her that's going? Because remember, Corey Cash said something in the beginning about how he's like, I'm trying to figure out why you keep changing locations and running all the time.
Yeah.
Jax
She gonna be
didn't
the one
tell.
to knock off her husband. I mean, ex-husband.
You think so?
Whoever came up with that theory, I wholeheartedly believe in that theory.
I wrote it in the book last week. Oh damn! I left my book in the book.
I think
I see her doing that.
So y'all see her, y'all.
Yeah, Lucy gonna either take out her husband or the husband gonna take her out. One of the two.
Ooh.
Nita,
I think it's gonna have to be the other way around.
You hoping it's Lucy? I think it is.
I'm hoping
her.
it's Lucy that takes him
I
out.
don't know if I'm going to keep, because she been irking my nerves this whole damn season. But I was saying that I think that might be Jack's new damn case. Is she going to end up
exactly to me?
Yeah, she going to end up.
She the next case.
That's the new case.
That's
She's
what
the new
happened.
case. Yeah.
That's next season's case.
How did Chanel do on the stand, y'all?
Horrible. After she want to talk all that junk.
Both her and Sally did horrible.
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
And but
it's one of those.
The night before she went up there, do y'all think that Sally's gonna go and tell the truth finally, or do you think Chanel's gonna break and tell the truth?
Sally has ruined her whole marriage. About to lose her house. She about to be on the street, and she did all this for her cousin, and her cousin talking to her all crazy.
That's what I said.
That's how they do. That's how they do.
I didn't understand that.
All you gotta do is show me one time.
That part. Can I say something, Mooch, real quick?
Yes.
She gave Damien, Damien. She gave, what's his name, y'all? Help me out. Boy toy.
Adrian.
She gave Adrian more grace than she gave Sally. I don't even like Sally, but she had to talk to Sally like that. Sally done lost her damn house and her man. You know what I'm saying?
You know why she
getting 4 pumps in a bump. And then you gonna talk to me like this, and I done got 4 pumps in a bump, bitch. No.
I think she talked to Sally like this because she messed up her whole plan of getting away. So this is why the fingers is all pointing at her.
Hold on. Say that. Go elaborate.
I think she's mad. I think she's mad at Sally because you messed up my whole getaway situation. If it's her.
How?
Wait a minute. Sally messed up Chanel's getaway?
Yeah. Like by them changing the story.
Right.
And them keeping this story. And now keep in mind, this is if it's actually Sally that did it. If she's the doer. Because why else would she be mad at her like that? unless it's Natasha.
Yeah.
This is where I'm
Sally. I used, at the beginning, I always thought it was Sally, but now I'm convinced it might be that daughter, Natasha. But I think Sally helped cover it up.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Help
Because
move the
it
body and
went from
clean
me
things up.
feeling. It went from
Yeah, I
me
think
feeling like it was the daughter in the beginning to me feeling like Sally, but then it became like it's too obvious to be Sally, and we know that they always gotta have a twist. So I feel like it is like she came and helped to cover it up, but she's not the one that actually did it. But I just feel like Chanel's a selfish. You know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, right.
So
I think so too.
she's actually being the gold digger that Jack thinks the jurors think she is.
Maybe not gold digger, but
I
she
don't know if
definitely
she a
being a
gold digger.
I don't know
biologist.
about gold digger, but she just
That's how she's being perceived, y'all. She got in her tail on the stand.
She did. She did. Tina, I agree with that comment.
Sally
She done blew her whole life up.
Yes, and she said that.
Girl,
she said that I blew my whole life up, losing my husband, about to lose my house, everything.
Listen,
She said Sally treated her like a $2
ex. Girl, no.
Sally husband treated her like a $2 lady in the evening because
it was bad. It was bad.
Look, I said, look,
was he better than Two Pump Chuck?
But I said, wait a minute. I said before Anita had got up here, I said he said, I'm not even gonna give you the whole thing, just a little bit. You ain't getting the whole thing because she looked disappointed, But I don't care nothing about Sally. I don't want her to be happy. I don't want her to have nothing.
Yeah, you just getting a tip.
Yeah,
that's right. You just get the tip.
And she needs to feel the consequence of that F up. Sorry.
She acting like you still upset?
Life lessons.
Okay, so now that the deal is off the table, because remember they offered her 10 years. Corey Cash get fired, y'all. So look, she said, I don't care how you walk in this room. You ain't helping me with my case, Corey. I don't care how
Why she fire him? Why she fire him?
Because she saw what happened on TV today with that with Chanel being on the stand.
Yeah.
She talking about the other chick, Inga, the lady that he was trying to help, the one that he
won in jail.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, the lady on the telephone.
Do you think she's fired for good or what?
On TV.
Do y'all think he's fired for good or what?
Girl, listen, can I say this real quick, Moochie? Because I gotta get this off my chest. I don't understand how people just keep turning down free service. First of all, girl, you is in prison and this man is still trying to help you. He is a high-powered attorney that is literally still trying to help you. Ain't no way in hell I'm firing you. Listen, you taking a little L right now, but you still my lawyer. Because ain't no way I'm trying to come up. How am I come up with the money? What I'm gonna do?
I know.
They ain't paying nothing like $1.
Bono.
Come on now. Stop playing. This is stupid.
Yeah, that's
you be making dumb decisions.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I said, why is she firing them? Like, to me, I don't think that was worthy of being fired.
That was dumb, Inga. It was dumb on all levels.
Yeah, that's why
all
I'm
levels. All levels. Because what are your other options? A public defender? Girl, get out of here. What are you talking about?
Who not finna work this hard for you? Corey feels guilty. I need that guilt to work in my favor at some point. That means he gonna keep working because he feels so guilty. And I'm gonna keep not having to pay.
You know
each other.
So Tina says Chanel thinks she gotta do what needs to be done. She is coming across selfish and nasty, but I think she's trying to protect her friend Jax.
Ooh, I need more explanation.
What do you think, Jax ain't doing?
Protect Jax for what?
Jax from what?
Right.
Her record, her trial record. She gonna make her lose this case if she don't get her act together.
Right. Tina, you got some explaining to do, Lucy.
Yeah, Tina, let us know.
Okay.
We love you though. We love you, Tina.
Oh, she said You think Jax deleted JT? Oh, Tina, I gotta write this down in my book.
Listen, y'all. Listen. She
That would be a
dealing
twist.
with PTSD. She every time did y'all notice how she keeps flashing back whenever she tells her story? She has a panic attack. Like y'all.
Do
I
y'all
mean,
think
that
she
would be a
blacked
big
out?
twist that we don't
Tina.
see coming. Do you think she did it and she don't remember? Like she
Right.
blocked it out and only they know? Oh, that would be real
great
juicy.
twist.
Okay,
Yeah.
so look,
Oh,
think
I don't think
about it.
so.
Wait, hold on. Nita hit the nail on the head with Tina's comment. She said, Tina says, think about it. She be having them panic attacks.
yes,
Yes.
When I thought about it, I was like, "Ooh," but at the same time, okay. So, are we there? I don't want to put my track shoes on because I'm like, at the end, she was like, "Oh, I know who did it," and then she ran. But are we
Yeah,
there?
but see, that could have been just a ploy. Like, let me go look like I'm jogging. She could. I mean, I
don't
ain't even
think she did, but that would be
I don't think, but
definitely
that would be a
twist.
good.
Sorry,
twist.
I doubted you. I did.
That's a
doubt
good.
you,
That's a
but
good
I thought it
twist.
out. I thought it out.
But if,
Great job, Tina. That's a great twist right there.
I thought it out. I
put
said,
this-
"Oh yeah,
if-
that will work."
If she did it, if Jax did it, why Chanel ain't telling her that? Why they not talking about it again? If I keep asking you
that
to tell
is
me
weird.
the truth, if I keep asking you to tell me the truth, who did this? You got to tell me the truth. Who worked the case? Are we going to hear like it was you, Jax? Are we going to get one of those moments?
Is it like a plausible deniability type thing?
I don't think so. Yeah.
So you think? So who you with? I should have put Jax down in the vote too.
I don't think it was Jax because Jax was running at the time when she got the call. She was out jogging. And that would mean that she would have to clean up. It's just like a lot of things that would have had to happen in order for it to be Jax. I just don't think the timing matches up. Although it would be a great, not knocking the theory, because I think it would be great. But I'm just saying, like, it don't add up.
They would have to rework it.
Yeah. And that's the only
I
thing
see
that
it
throws
being
that
the
off.
daughter.
That's what I think.
I think it's the daughter. Yeah, I think it's the daughter.
I mean Natasha.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And Tamika been saying that too. There might have been Natasha.
Somebody said, what if it was Lewis? It would. I would say good riddance to Lewis then, because then she could be with.
Okay, you know something. Now we said it's Lewis. Okay, maybe it was Chris. Okay, maybe it was Chris.
Tia Brown said Jack and wasn't even aware of the abuse.
Yeah.
So what if she came over there and saw Chanel getting manhandled and decided to
But why come she don't have any blood on her? Like it's a lot of different things that have to add up for that to happen. And then she way over here. She was jogging when she got the phone
she was
call.
in the bed with her man and trying to rekindle her relationship, y'all.
I honestly don't think that Jax is, when she's under medication, is she a reliable narrator? Like when she recounts things, like let's talk about when she retells stories. Have they been true? Have they been factual? Has she glossed over some things? Has she kind of misdirect things? I just wonder. Like I don't know exactly, but like I want to give the people some room, some wiggle room, because I like that Jax could be the unaliver. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, that would definitely be interesting, but
she's on medication.
I wouldn't see that one coming. I'm tell you that.
She can have PTSD. She can be
because I done thought about the daughter. I done thought about Adrian. I done thought about Sally. And at the end of the day, whether there was a friend, a daughter, cousin, I'm not mad at none of them. Because if I walk in and see my sister or a friend or cousin, I'm jumping on them. So
yeah.
What was your thoughts
I
about?
love that twist.
I like it too.
I like it. I hope that's what
We
it
shall
is.
see. Yeah, because we
Okay, she got
already.
another. She
Because
has another
Jax is
point.
erratic. She is very erratic. She's very impulsive, erratic, and stuff like that. Like, you don't know what this medication was doing to her, like right after that situation, and how it affected her.
Okay, so she says Chanel took a long time to call the police. Jax had the time.
Mm-hmm. See?
Yeah,
Tina,
but it's still okay. But okay,
It
so
was a
she.
2 hour. It
I'm
was
with
2
you.
hours. A
But did
2
y'all
hour.
see all the blood that was there? And what's his name? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Lewis there?
Lewis
In
was
the
at
house?
the house and they was in the bed together.
Okay,
But she went out jogging for a while.
Yeah, that's why I
But
don't think it's her. Unless she
time
went
just
there in
don't
the
add
middle
up
of
to
the
me.
night or something.
But hey, we shall see next week but then that would blow up the whole story too. You gotta think about it. Like that would ruin Jax's career. There's no more story. Like there's nothing. That's it. It's done.
Jax had trauma from her
I love it.
stepfather and Mr. Green Eyes, and I think she went to Chanel's house and witnessed JT abusing her friend.
Mm-mm.
I
And then
love
forgot
it.
it. So she went there and then forgot about the whole thing, y'all.
It can
You're not
happen
getting no
when
bits and pieces of it with all of these nightmares she having, y'all.
PTSD. Yes.
But then how would Sally
I mean, it might be
know?
far fetched, but it sounds good though.
It sounds good, but I'm just saying there we gotta explain Sally because Sally clearly knows who did it. Sally been given all the business to like it's just a lot of things for me that gotta connect for that one to happen. It's just that's
they need
the
to
only thing.
rework it
Because this right
that's
here,
a
this
good
is what
angle.
she
I feel
said.
like
that is a good
Sally would
angle.
tell the truth before Chanel would. Chanel seemed like she trying to take this to the grave.
Yeah.
He's
And
saying
you have
Sally's
a lot more story
like
if
we need to
that
tell
is
the
the
truth.
twist. If that's the twist, you got a lot more story to explore.
But they close their stories up every time. I mean, from first season, they closed the story up. I mean, it ended. It seemed like this is going to be one of those shows where it takes
and then
on a
we got
new
Lucy.
case every single time.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
All right, so Corey
We
is
know
going
we're
to
gonna have a
save
couple
Jax.
different twists in this last episode.
All right, so Corey is going to save Jax. That's how his career is going to take off.
So what's going to happen to Jax? Because they're going to have to do a lot of explaining for her not to lose her license over this. Whether even if she gets off, like she wouldn't be a lawyer anymore. Like they are not giving her license back. Even if she gets found.
Not with criminal.
No. Not going to happen. So then that would be the end of the show. So I don't think
okay. That ain't making
I'm
sense.
still trying to figure out
how
45 is still running.
You know,
girl,
we can't have licenses.
Yes, and everybody else, but okay.
How 45 is still running around and they trying to lock every rich black man down. Look, I'm not saying who's right or wrong, but I'm looking at the aesthetics of everything. How does that list come out for the Epstein flight log? But we're not gonna get into that. That's real life. Jax is going to step out the trial soon as she knows. She has to. No, it wasn't Sally. So who y'all think it was? Did y'all cast y'all
Yeah, I
vote?
think it's too spot on because they made it clear like Sally has something to do with this and Sally knows the secret. They're not going to give it to, they're not going to tell us all and point it so obviously to her for it to just be her. She's involved some type of way and she knows the info, but she's not the direct, person. Because they started making it too obvious after a while.
I think it's Natasha. I'm gonna stick it with Natasha now. I'm off Sally.
I think it's Sally.
Is that the kid?
Yes.
No, Sally's
the old
Natasha.
Sally no, I thought it was Sally from the beginning, but now I was thinking maybe it was that daughter. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Well, now y'all saying maybe Jax.
Hey y'all, right quick. Shout out to LB. What's up, boo? And I'm glad you binge watched. It's such a good show, and I agree with you.
I don't see her comments.
I've been saying that since the beginning.
Why your comments don't be showing up, EJ?
Cash apps. I sent you so many
I don't know, girl.
Girl, I
I don't
love me some LB. Oh.
know. Let me see.
Oh,
I
here
don't
we
know
go.
why. I was
Here
gonna
we
say
go.
it.
Here we go. It came up. It was delayed because it wasn't there a couple of minutes ago. I binged both seasons in a week, and I love the show. I think it was the oldest daughter.
I'm with you there. We here.
All right, so everybody's thinking it's
I done switched
Natasha.
over from Sally to now I'm thinking it's Natasha.
You know why I do think it's Natasha now? Because Ebony came there to defend her, and that's her daughter, and she trying to get her daughter back.
Okay, I got one for you, Moochie.
Okay, go.
What if, because I mean, Candy had like such a short moment there, and we saw Mavis was trying to debo her and stuff like that. But what if somehow, I don't know, I'm gonna say it anyway. But what if somehow it's figured out that maybe Natasha does have something to do with it, and that's what allows Candy's character, because I can't think of her name, Ebony, to end up testifying. So that way she can just get off without having to really pursue who it was. What if that's how they get her back into the fold? Because Jax is gonna figure it out, right? Jax gonna figure out who it was. What if Jax then has a conversation with Ebony and it's like, look, we need you to testify. Like maybe that's how
I
it
could
goes.
see
I
that
don't
as a
know.
reason for her to come back because other than that, Mama Mavis done scared her off. That would give her the
Mm-hmm.
courage to feel like she could be there for her daughter now since she wasn't there for her, during all this
I
time.
think they're gonna go back and talk to Ebony again, y'all,
Mm-hmm.
because they need her to get Chanel off. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
have to
Right.
stay off of social media. Spoilers about to be crazy. Don't put that out there in the universe, girl. Lawrence report. Don't put that out there.
they
Yeah,
only
stay off of
I
it.
dropped
can't.
one scene
I
on
hate when
Reasonable
people
Doubt. So
say, "Oh, y'all spoiled it." Listen, get off of social media
No one tell you to be on social media. Yeah.
until it come out. I mean,
that's
take
what
Yeah,
it.
he said.
I
He
stay
said
off
he gonna
social
have to
media
stay off
and I
of
stay out the
social media.
Discord because baby, they
No,
definitely
Okay,
gonna
Yeah,
spoil it.
I stay out of there.
yeah.
So
Girl, me
who took
neither.
out? Wait, oh wow! Look at do y'all. This is so far. I didn't. That was only with 7 votes. I didn't close out the poll yet. I'm gonna
Please
give.
make sure y'all vote.
We're gonna give. Yeah, scroll up to
Yeah,
the top and
Mavis
cast
is
your vote. If you're
trash.
not on my
Throw her in
page,
the trash.
yeah, that's what we talking about last. Do
Okay.
y'all think Mavis is gonna make it hell for Ebony if she testify? She
Mm-hmm.
gave her the warning.
Listen, somebody
and
better go
did,
salt Mavis
and
in her
did.
damn neck and tell her to sit
That's
down
right.
somewhere. I'm tired of
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
She was looking on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna snatch
She a
her
mess.
wig off and fight her in the street.
Uh-uh.
She a
Mhm.
mess.
But that's
Yeah.
why I think that that's what's going to make her testify, because I feel like we need her testimony in order to get Chanel off, because we have to prove a pattern that this is what he does. And I feel like she's going to be a reliable source, but I feel like she's going to need a boost. She's scared right now. The only thing that's going to give her that boost is if she knows that she's protecting someone that she loves more than anything. And we saw in that moment that she really did love her daughter. She never wanted to give her daughter up. She was, I mean, you saw the mama. You saw, we know JT that, this is something that they planned, and at the end of the day, I feel like that's what's going to get her to give that testimony, because she's going to feel like she's protecting her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I think that's why she got to get it together. She gonna hold it together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wrong picture. I
hope
thought
so.
it was
Hope
the
so.
what you call it. But that I guess that's it. I'm gonna scroll up to the top. I'm gonna scroll up to the top and I'm gonna close out the poll. Anybody got any last words about the episode?
I mean, Ebony was a strong witness. That's what Mavis was scared of because when she came
Right.
in there, when she was talking to Chanel and when they was going over the testimony with her, she would have been very credible. She would have did way better than Chanel. And she would have messed up the prosecutor's case where they would have definitely been trying to make a deal. I feel like so she got the upper hand once she got her to back down. But I
Wow.
do see it
Mhm.
like, if it is the daughter, then I definitely do see a situation where that brings her back in.
I got one last question with this now. Do you think that's why Mavis went there at night to confront
Yeah.
Ebony? Because she got custody of the daughter, like you said.
She's
Do
trying
you
to make
think
sure she keep her mouth closed.
do you
Mhm.
think that the granddaughter told her grandmother what she did? And they just want Chanel to take the fall for it.
Maybe. Maybe. That's a good one
Could
too.
be
Yeah.
That's
possible.
interesting. That's
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
I think
Mhm.
she would want her to take the fall for it regardless. I think
Yeah.
that she's one of those moms that think that their son can do no wrong, even though she knows
Mhm.
that he does wrong. But yet she wants to paint this picture that he's this
He
great
knows me
person.
wrong.
But she knows it. She know, and even if she's never actually seen it, because I don't know if she's seen it or not, she knows. A mother knows. A mother knows when her kid is doing the absolute most, and she knows this about JT. She done seen
She
this
created
all.
that
Unless they're
monster.
delusional,
She created that monster.
there are a lot of delusional people out here.
And she one of them.
Look.
Mavis created that monster, and she was abusive her own self.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
So Ebony should have told Jackson Corey that Mavis threatened her. You're right. She should have. She didn't say nothing.
No,
Mm.
Corey knew because he asked her, did somebody get to you? He knew about Mavis.
Okay, so Lewis gets on my nerve. I like him, but he's annoying sometimes. I don't want Jax and Corey to smash. I want more Daniel.
I like Daniel.
Oh, Dan the man. Yeah.
I think Dan the man. Oh yeah, she's with a
Mhm.
woman, so she can't. He
Hey,
not gonna be with the
LB.
assistant because she failed to
Mm-mm.
No,
help
she married.
Ebony,
Yeah.
helping
Hmm.
her. Yeah, she's with a woman too.
Hmm.
All right, so I guess we covered everything. Um, unless y'all wanna look.
Oh, this was This was Candy did a good job with this
Yeah, she
acting.
did.
She
Mhm.
did. I don't know
She
why I don't
did.
have the
I
picture with
did believe it.
the mama.
I
When
believe
she rolling up like a thug at night, ready to tell you
Mhm.
you better not testify.
And
it.
what was that look that the daughter gave when I forget her name when Jax was in there talking to Spencer?
Mm-hmm.
Because she
Yeah,
had
it
a
was
That's
a
what I
look.
wanted. That was. I'm glad
Yeah,
you
that was
right.
went
so
back
odd.
around
I
to
Yeah.
it.
didn't know what
Look.
that was supposed to
Naima,
be about.
you think she was jealous?
She
I
Because
seemed
don't
like she
know.
was. It looked
Spencer
like
and
No.
that.
her
I
were having
don't
a
know.
bonding moment.
They
Look how
did
she
have
was.
a bonding moment where she told him she was gonna let him use her phone. She's like, "Oh, they didn't say nothing about my phone." And then later, when she came in and seen
Oh
them
yeah.
talking, she just gave like a funny look.
Do you think she's
Yeah.
jealous, or it something that? Remember, she taped the rehearsal. Did she see them doing all of the stuff that they was doing last time, and he was only vaping at the rehearsal? Remember, she taped the whole rehearsal for her brother.
But
Is she
vaping,
standing there because of that? Where she don't want to tell? Remember, because he even told his parents they was doing worse than me
yeah.
there.
And maybe she wants the love that she felt that he was getting. You know what I'm saying? Like that sibling rivalry, like mama's boy. mm, Uh,
That's what
you
I
know
was
what I'm
trying to
saying?
figure out when they said she's feeling neglected. I
That's
don't know.
weird.
How? She feeling
I
neglected,
kind
but
of
you
felt
giving
like
your
that came
father,
out of nowhere. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, she might
Maybe
be
though,
feeling
because she was
neglected.
first feeling a way about the grandma and her new boyfriend and really wasn't feeling him. And
That
then you did
you're
have
right.
Spencer kind of teasing her, like, see, nobody likes you. I don't know. Maybe
Mhm.
she just feeling her feelings about
Yeah,
things.
yeah. And maybe the person that did show her the attention, but why was he showing her the attention? Because listen, that was a step grandfather.
I
And you
know.
don't know what kind of attention he was giving her.
She doesn't know the truth about him either, that he's a perv. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't know the truth.
Right.
Right. She
Yeah.
never
That
knew the
that
truth.
is exactly
Yeah.
what I'm getting to.
But it makes
Yeah.
me wonder, was he touchy feely with the daughter too, though?
Right.
I
The
hope
same
Mm-hmm.
not.
trauma
Yeah.
that Jax had. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, and then the
But
whole
Jax,
thing.
didn't Jax ask her about that last season, y'all? I kind of remember that happening.
Mhm.
I think it came
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it came up, but I don't feel like that she felt comfortable to disclose it.
Mm-mm.
But the fact that she is so upset that he's gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Sally made a point. Remember, she forgot her Kumon practice.
Yeah, they
At the
didn't
last
even know what
episode.
day it was, and
So
they was all like, "We all busy," and that's when Spencer
yeah,
made the
I
comment.
think she's
Oh, okay.
jealous. I think she's
Mm-hmm.
jealous. Spencer's getting the attention. She's not getting. They need to be paying more attention to this little girl. So
Yeah, because she's gonna go out and get the attention some other
Right.
way,
elsewhere in the wrong way. Yeah, from
in
the
the
wrong
wrong
person.
way, and it's gonna create all the traumas and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know how
Now
that
we
works.
haven't seen any more of Grandma with her new man. Is that dude gonna be okay or
I don't
It
know.
seemed like
Mm-mm.
it so far. Last thing we seen of them, they
He
was
seemed
just
like he cool.
dancing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
Oh
it
yeah, the
does seem
dancing
like
on
something
social
is
media. She
off.
was tying up her shirt and
Yes,
wearing the
yes, looking
short
for
skirts
attention.
and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Looking
next
for
season might be
attention. What they want attention.
Right.
Girls want to be feel like they want to be appreciated,
Mm-hmm.
loved, or desired, or anything, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
That's
by
true.
because
That's
Jax
very
and her
true.
husband, they're going through so much stuff in their relationship. They
Exactly.
I
are
can speak on
not
that.
giving their
Yeah.
children the
Mhm.
attention that they need, and they're going to crave it from something else, and it's just going to be all bad.
Yeah. Because they both busy,
Mhm.
and then you got this situation going on. So yeah, I could see that being a
I can
part of
speak on
season,
that.
the
You'll
next
end up.
season.
her
Yes.
father was
Yeah.
taking her to school and she had an attitude with him though. Like you
They
snapping at
always
him.
got an attitude.
Of course,
Girl,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
got a
remember
whole
you
now.
know
teenager
they're
in
Once you
this
start
house.
you
that,
know
once
they
you start
One
that
at a
monthly
time, please.
cycle, you start to have it just goes down here after that. You know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I got a
Mm-hmm.
whole teenager in this house. And when I tell you, I feel like they don't have no reason to be mad about nothing, but they mad about everything. Like,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah. That's how they
That
do
girl
with
is
those
going
That's
to
women.
loose if she finds out her daddy got a baby on the way.
oh, they both gonna go through
Woo!
something, huh? Ain't Spencer?
Mm-hmm.
Spencer was
Mm-hmm.
already mad at Jax last season where he was
Yeah.
giving her the business. He
Mm-hmm.
was talking to her crazy and reckless
Mm-hmm.
and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I know if she was talking reckless at the beginning of this season, if she
Right.
find out about her father having that baby, if the baby is born, she's gonna have so much resentment towards Lewis.
That's why I want the baby to be on the live. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
Because
it
it's
would
just
he
gonna
make
has
it
cause
no
so much
place in
drama.
this
it would make
series.
it would make it so much easier. However, comma, like I feel like that is sweeping the man's
Yeah.
thing underneath the rug, and
Yeah.
I'm not about that. And
Mm.
so that's why I think why some people like, yeah, no, we Tamika, you on the side of tell
I,
what you did.
I think he's taking
Tell
too
what you
long
did.
to
You're not
tell.
gonna be an innocent
Yeah.
in this.
I
You're
think he's
not gonna
taking
be an
too long to
innocent.
tell.
Yeah, the thing is, see, neither he didn't cheat because they both were on a break, but the problem is the lie. He should have told right up front, look, while we were on our break and you was out here screwing 3 and 4 dudes, because she was out there doing her thing
Right.
too.
Yeah,
And
and
she
it
having a
makes
whole
it
affair.
makes
She
it
was
more
having a
complicated because they
You
all
got
know
so
her,
it wasn't
and
like he was sneaking
Naima
around the
goes to
corner with
school
somebody
with
and
her
cheating.
daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's
yes,
right. And she's best
Tamika.
friends with the girl, with
Yes,
Tony's daughter.
Tamika.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying about
So
the
he
whole
shouldn't have
thing. It's
lied. He should have told
messy.
right up front, oh yeah, while we were on our break,
Mhm.
and Tony was rocking, and a
Mhm.
couple times, man, I
He
slipped
was
up in where
rocking all right.
It's
we
messy. It's messy. And I feel like you need to arm your children with the truth so they are able to handle it. Like for some reason, if you catch me off guard with
yes,
something, I'm like I, I'm like
right,
I'm
Renee,
not the penguin. I'm not thinking quick on my feet, and I'm not doing
right.
the things or whatever. But
Mhm.
like something that will rock my world like that,
Yeah. I think
yeah,
like what Moochie said about him telling Jax, I think what they need to do is take the kids with them to therapy, and we need to tell them
And do
when
it
we
in the
in
therapy
there,
office
and
at his
y'all need to
home.
do a
right.
family therapy.
Do
How
it in
y'all do
the
the
family
individual
therapy.
therapy
That's
and couple
right,
therapy. Now we need
right,
I
family
like that.
right.
therapy.
Now we need family therapy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that. I like
yeah.
All
that.
right.
It should be
So
done at that therapist's office. Yeah, so
Let me ask you this question. This is the last question, I think.
I
for
just don't
tonight.
want him to escape. That's all I'm saying. I don't
And
want him.
grandma don't know either.
I don't want him to
No.
escape past this. No, Nick. Nah.
Do you think that
we throwing your shit up in your face too? Just like they throwing her
Jack-
smoking and doing all the things. We putting all the.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a scenario, and I want to know everybody's.
No, I think he should come clean. I agree, he should come clean. Yeah.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give y'all a scenario, and I want to know y'all response to it. What if Naima go to that school, and what's her name, Tina?
Yeah.
Her daughter, son, or whoever child it is, tells her that her
Oh, you mean Tony?
Tony.
Oh,
Tell
Tony.
Tony that her father was at the house the other night when my mother went to the hospital.
Yeah, that could
But
happen
she was
too.
at the hospital.
It
now.
could happen. That's why he's got to come clean. At this point now, what are you lying for? You should be just pull it all down, come clean.
That's true.
Everything. Just unveil everything at this point. There's no need lying and hiding stuff.
Yeah,
because it's always worse if they find out from somebody else. Just like it was worse for Jax to find out on her own than him coming. Yeah.
All right. So last question of the night.
EJ, this question is for you.
Okay, if she loses the baby, should Lewis tell everything? Because that they still have a chance of that kid at the school telling Naima what's going on.
But does that kid at the school know who the baby daddy is? What I want to know.
I already ran with it. I gave y'all a scenario. See? Like she's saying, look, your father was at the hospital checking on my mother. What's up with that?
Still ain't saying that the baby. He is like, is she? Do she know? Yes or no? Do she know?
Well, the kids think that their parents are all friends, so the kid might not know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking, does she know?
I feel like kids are not stupid. People, I swear, people think kids are stupid.
No,
they are not stupid. You said get rid of Tony and the baby.
Look, no.
Yes, that would be ideal. Throw them both here in this fire. Yeah, Tony and the baby can go.
What we need to do is give it to Tony and the baby.
Right. I'm with that.
Did you see Tina's last comment? I'm scared the lie about the baby is going to make Spencer start using
But the truth about the baby could too. I mean, because then his father is no
that could
longer
go either way.
Like
Tina is on it today.
He's been exposed. He's been exposed. So
do y'all think
you never know how to
come clean with everything to his children? Is Jax going to make him, even if there is no more baby?
If there's no more baby, I'm not even gonna lie. If there's no more baby, then I feel like it just depends. It really depends. Like it depends on, you got to know your kids. You got to know, you know what I'm saying? Because
this is new to Spencer. So we don't know our kids once they actually indulge and try something. You don't know, but we do know that Jack said that addiction runs in her family, and she's trying to protect him from that.
And that was a foreshadowing moment.
Yeah,
it is in the genetics that it may do something to you. So
yeah.
I mean, but I don't think that is going to actually deter him, because his mother is somewhat of an addict, and she does things or whatever that she tells him not to do, but she does, and she's very successful in her life. She's able to function in her life. And maybe he feel like he can follow those footsteps, but he doesn't know where his path will take him. And that's what she's trying to say. And you know, it's a slippery slope. It's very, trust me, I know.
And it's a lot of things going on with that drama club. Because remember, they was doing pills and all of that other stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's
it's
like going on.
It's like a gateway.
I was just going to say that.
You can't wrap all this up in one episode. That's why they got to renew it.
Yeah.
When is Hulu going to renew?
They'll continue that into
so that we
season
can
3.
Yeah, They better
I
hurry up
think
and
that's
I
gonna
release
be
mean,
it.
one of the next problems. They're gonna have him probably
yeah.
dabbling
Mhm.
or
Yeah, Tina, I would
experimenting.
say that Lewis and Jax definitely be getting down for the get down because I mean, we started out in the first season with him watching her on camera, and then we seen them in the sex club. It was never
Mhm.
a secret that they do
No.
what they do.
Yeah, I mean, but they
Mm-hmm.
consenting adults. I
Yeah,
ain't
they
got no
consent
problem.
adults. I don't
That's
got
what
a
that's what
problem
they
with that.
want
To
to
each
do.
their
Yeah.
own. It ain't mine.
Listen,
Okay,
I
thing,
remember those
but do what
days.
you
I
do.
remember those
Look,
days.
that was just something to spice up the marriage. It
Mm-hmm.
spiced them up.
Yeah, yeah.
She got
Yeah, see, that
aroused and they
part ain't
went
bothered
home
me.
and took it to town.
Yeah, no. I was just answering her question, but yeah, it don't bother me. That's what
Mm-mm.
They seem
Yeah.
like they have they understanding.
Different strokes for different folks. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah, so I want to ask y'all about Lewis's brother. What part do you think that he's playing in this whole thing?
He
I don't
needed to
know.
mind his damn business though.
I
Yeah, I
don't
know
know if
he
y'all
needed to
already
mind his
addressed
business.
it, but
He
I just want
annoyed
to
me
make
with
sure.
that.
I felt like he was
Yeah,
overstepping his bounds
yeah.
to
On that
Mm-hmm.
telling him
yeah.
all of that.
No, I mean, if
And
you want to talk to your brother, that's your brother. That's fine. But I'm saying he
Right.
shouldn't address Jax.
he should have
That
never
shouldn't have
spoke to
been.
her.
Yeah, not like that. Not the way he came off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was out of line for that.
yeah.
So what do you think about his role with the kids? Like
Oh,
they
he
seem to
lives out of
love
town.
him. They
He
seem
lives out
to.
of town, so I think he just shows up like uncles do. Aunts and uncles to show up, and yeah,
Okay.
he's not there enough because then he live in another city or somewhere, another state
Mm-hmm.
or somewhere.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering because I feel like he's jaded. Not jaded because Jax did what she did. The father, his brother did what he did.
Yeah.
But what do you think his influence is on the children? Because I'm like, why are we here? Like, why are we introducing him? We have him and we're doing this.
Oh, I see what you're
Are we
saying.
going somewhere with this?
But
I
they
think he was
introduced
just
him last season too. I think he's just like this added.
Oh,
he's just a
in
Yeah,
that
he
character.
was there last season because remember
Mhm.
his brother is gay. And he was talking about his relationship and stuff.
And he definitely wouldn't have wanted nobody in his business. He feels like he needs to protect his brother because, as someone in the chat said, that Lewis said, he's not that ninja. He's not that person that he tried to be this whole during this break. That's not what he does. He tried something and royally messed it up. I mean, yes, he absolutely slept with a girl without a condom. Dumb, just stupid on all levels.
Yeah.
And I feel like his brother feels like he has to protect him because Lewis runs to him, and then that's why you shouldn't run and tell certain people in your family about your partner when you still
No.
gonna be with your partner because
Yeah.
they gonna
No.
be mad at him still,
I'd have
but you
been-
gonna
I'd-
forgive them.
I would have an attitude, and then neither going to run on back with the person. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm still mad and trying to,
Yeah, I've
so trying to
experienced
fight
that
the
many
person.
a time.
Yeah,
So
you don't tell no family and certain
Many.
friends your business. Sometimes you gotta,
Sometimes you gotta tell people you don't want to know.
yeah, just like like look, we going through something, but everything's cool. Out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not
don't
F
even
his
need to know
brother.
No, he was just out of line. It's the way he said something. It's not even. It's how he said. It was very aggressive. That's
Yeah,
all.
I didn't like
Yeah,
it.
it
I didn't
was.
like it. I
Yeah,
felt like
Need
that's
to
why
mind his
that's
business.
why I said he overstepped because I'm
yeah,
like,
he
Yeah,
did.
he did
I wish
overstep.
we would have saw
listen, you
more
can't be
of when
madder than
him and
me.
Lewis went and
You can't be madder than me. No, you cannot.
And you
I
don't
wish
trust
we would
nobody's
have
wife. I
saw
don't care. That's your
more
brother.
of
You don't trust.
I'm sorry.
No, I was cutting in. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying I said this before, but I wish we would have seen more of him and Lewis when they went out. Like what was their interaction? What did you say to him and what did he say to you? All we
Oh
saw was
yeah,
Lewis come back drunk and talk
wrong.
about
Yeah,
I'm sorry and all of that.
right.
Well, we had the first conversation where he made him change the number in the phone. He told him to stop contacting her, and he defied everything. He went against all everything his brother said. So why tell him if you're not going to follow his advice?
Well, that's what people do. They still do what they're gonna do, even when they ask you for.
That's just what it is.
Renee said,
That's just
"F
what it
Lewis
is.
brother." You know.
Yeah, he just
I know
he
he's
just
trying to
did
be
too
so
much.
judgmental.
He just did too much.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, when you love someone, you want the best for them. And if somebody is coming to you and telling you that this person is doing this thing and doing this thing, listen, my whole heart is going to go to the person who is recounting the story. That's why they say don't tell people. But at the same time, I feel like you have to tell people because you may be jaded. Like, girl, when I tell you, you might be getting the best sex of your life, you may be getting turned out, turned over, upside down. Listen, but the mistreatment might be even worse than.
But yeah,
I feel like you're in a
I just be
chokehold.
letting
Like,
people know, like I
I
could be
gotta
an
shake
ear
your
for you,
shoulders,
but
girl.
I
I
ain't gonna
gotta
get
shake you
all.
and wake you up. Like, no, absolutely not. We know that women have a propensity to get jaded by the pain and all that stuff, and so I'm not a fan of keeping it a secret. What happened in the home, stay in the home. That's how you stay in a cycle of abuse. These people, where's my sign? Y'all know the sign.
Not all men.
Not all men, but it happens. It will happen if you allow it.
This is true.
Yeah.
And so that's all I say.
I know. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. I think that he just should have told his brother, look, even if you needed to talk, because that's his brother, that's like his best friend type thing. But he should just he should have told his brother, just keep your mouth closed. The brother,
Or his brother should have just. I'm
he
sorry.
should have just known too. I shouldn't even have to tell you to keep
Exactly.
your
I
mouth
shouldn't have
closed.
to tell you.
Yeah.
You see that
Anita?
private conversation. Like you should have just. It wasn't your place to say anything, and especially someone who is in a relationship. I believe his brother is married, if I'm not mistaken, or was in a relationship. You would never want. How would it look if Jax came
to his man,
or better yet, not even Jax? Let's go with Lewis. What if Lewis came to your man and said, "I don't need you doing X, Y, Z, this, that, and the third, yada yada yada"? He would charge him up, and there would be a problem.
Right.
And it's just not like it wasn't his place. He was way out of line.
He was just aggressive too. I didn't like it.
The fact
I don't hate the brother. I just think he need to mind his business. He don't need to be. And he's a non-factor character, so I don't care about the brother. Like,
okay,
he can go away.
What she said, Lewis came to Chestnut like Kendrick says. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
Pop, 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 pop.
That's right. Chestnut was raising his voice at his wife, and
he had to say something. You in my own disrespecting my wife.
Yeah, you walked into my house. That's a different thing.
We
ain't like, you just you stepped into my.
I don't care who you are.
I don't care who you are. Yeah.
And he walked away. He let him keep talking. He just said what he said and went away. I love that. That to me, that was like, that's what he was
actually being a man.
Yeah, Lewis got some issues, but it's I don't think he's horrible. I just think he still needs therapy. He still need to continue the individual therapy as well. So I'm glad they adding therapy
Nita,
to this show. I really am glad about that. Because most of the shows
they're not doing. I absolutely love that. And I love that they didn't make it like it was a one in his fix.
Yeah, right. It's ongoing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that they showed sessions more than one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Renee says, Nita, I understand, but I only talk when I'm done. I haven't ever been in a DV relationship, but mother was, so I know the signs. I hear you.
Okay. I hear you, Renee.
Yeah.
And when I'm done, I don't talk. That's me. If I'm still trying to work through it, if I'm trying to communicate and say, but if I pull back, I'm done. I'm one of them type of things. But I don't know. I'm not following the conversation, so I don't know if what I'm saying to you is what you're saying to me. So,
and this is not a DV relationship,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. So the brother was just out of line.
That too.
The brother was just out of line for sticking his nose
That too.
in their business. I mean, you know, he knows the story, but and there's nothing wrong with the brother knowing. It's just that, but he's not supposed to.
I just didn't like how
his,
he came at her.
Yeah, he's not supposed to address it. It's not his place to address it. It's just not.
Especially if your brother did something like, to be honest, your brother brought home a whole baby. Listen, you need to be happy that Jackson's even still staying.
And he did say he was wrong for that.
It was
which I agreed with, but he should have left it at that. That should have been period, point blank, stop.
And
when he said
right, Lewis cannot control his brother. His brother should just know he's a grown man. He's not like a kid or something. So what is? Yeah. So he came off like he was wanting to fight. Like
he came off like he was lecturing her.
Yeah, like he was lecturing her.
Right.
Yeah, but I feel like he was right about it. It wasn't he didn't cheat on you. It was a break, baby. But still, a baby is a damn baby.
Can I say this real quick? Can I say this one thing, and then I'm done with it. I'm done with this part of it. I personally don't believe in this. Is just for me and my house. If we married, I don't give a damn if we on no damn break or not. I still think it's cheating at the end of the day. I get for the purposes of the show that it's, they was on a break, so we're going to call it not cheating. But in my opinion, if we married and we took those vows, this still cheating regardless.
Baby.
I wonder how long they was separated.
After what Jax did?
We both cheated. I didn't say she didn't cheat either. I said we both cheated. I'm just saying I see it as cheating.
Produced a whole human being.
Yeah, then that's because maybe she couldn't produce.
She was rocking with the security guard Will, and she was having an emotional relationship with a Green Eyes.
Yeah,
so she was rubbing his
living together.
It was messy.
Listen, it's messy all around because Louis should have known not to be sleeping without no damn protection, believing this shit that she can't get pregnant. Did you do an STD test? Did we know that she ain't have nothing that we was gonna be bringing back home?
Exactly. No, because he already saw her in a threesome when he opened the door next time. So she was getting it in with a lot.
Right.
Okay, so wait a minute. So Jackie and EJ, y'all on the same page. So it's cheating. It's cheating for Jack just as well.
Yeah, if
it's based on y'all logic.
We're not absolving the woman from nothing.
For me and my house.
No, she said for her and her house. For them, they said it's not cheating. They good with it because this is what they do.
Said it's not cheating. That's what they do. I said for me, I say it's cheating because we took vows and we married, but they on a whole different level.
Yeah, how you because in vows?
Only because we keep saying that it wasn't cheating, they was on a break. I just wanted to make it clear that for me, in my mind, in this house, if we I don't give a damn if we on a break or whatever. I cheated. We cheated.
I get it.
But for the TV show purposes, we'll roll with it. They was on the break.
No, I get what you're saying.
I get it. I get it.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. What y'all got going on your channels? Who's what happened? You said sugar honey iced tea?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Look, so what? Y'all like throw me off.
I mean, I understand it can be. I feel like it's cheating too, but at the end of the day, I'm like, if we're taking a break,
how long was the break? Like, how
they
long?
Seemed like they was on a long break. We don't know because when we met them, they was already on the break.
They was living separate. She had her own spot.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
He had his own spot. She had the family house.
Life I'm not supposed to live.
I must be a whore. I must be a whore. I must be a whore then.
No, I just feel like if we're living yourself.
I do understand EJ though, but I just think because I was married and I don't know.
If I feel like we're living separate lives, we have separate domiciles. we
we
are
just didn't get the divorce,
apart.
but we was
No, absolutely
But they were
not.
still
It's a
working
break,
towards
and it's a
like
break, baby. And I mean, yeah, no, I mean, you can feel like it's cheating, but at the end of the day,
I mean, I don't know. Only part that make it kind of messy is because they were going to therapy, couples therapy, so they were working toward the thing. If they was living separate life, it ain't no chance of them getting together. They just going through the process until the divorce papers is final. Then that's when but see, they were working.
do y'all think that they were working through the therapy for the children or for themselves?
Well, Jax was the one who wanted to go to therapy. So I feel like they were working on it for themselves because it was her choice to go to therapy. But in the beginning, you can still see where they were like in this mix, even when they have this conversation. I can't remember when it was. Lewis always pops up over there. He's always there as if he lives there.
Yeah, he was making breakfast and cooking dinner.
But they have a specific conversation.
They piss on you and they think they own you and they can come over your house whenever they want to.
So to me, they were still in that stage of we kind of living separately, but at the same time, we still are still trying to work through it. And that's why to me, it felt more like they were cheating. I mean, I'm not trying to get caught up on that particular aspect of it. I just wanted it to be clear that
I understand. I understand both ways of it. No, I do understand.
Yeah, I understand. I definitely do understand. And some people do think that they had it once, they have it forever. Because baby, I don't have people pop up 5 and 10 years later that I'll be saying, "What the hell are you doing here? Like, who called you? Who told you to come here?" So,
right,
yeah.
right.
That is true.
I mean,
so Renee said, me too, because my first husband wouldn't give me a divorce, so I moved on while I was married.
Yeah, I mean,
sometimes that does happen.
Separated for a while before I got divorced, so I was living my life, but he was living his life.
Yeah,
so I don't feel that we was cheating. We just the legal papers.
That's a different situation. Y'all
no, but based on what EJ's saying, as long as until that divorce go through, it's cheating. So I don't know. It's like I said,
but hold on. Let me
I didn't get to finish what I was going to say, but
no,
I was saying they both didn't.
I don't care.
It's that case is different because if y'all separate and y'all living y'all separate lives, like Renee's list putting in there, y'all both established that the relationship is over. He just don't want to move on. He just don't want to let go because he probably doing his own thing anyway.
And I really don't care. Like I don't, no.
Yeah, and I just want to make it clear that listen, it's not a thing. I was just simply saying that because everybody keeps saying they was on a break. I was just saying that I don't believe in that whole break situation. But
so either we together, we not. That's what this.
Exactly. Like I'm talking about in Jax and Lewis's case, they were in a weird limbo place where they kind of want to be together, but then they kind of don't. So we can't have that in a break. Either we gonna be all the way apart, or we not gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like we not gonna go through that route.
She was just as wrong then too for getting them. She got into an emotional relationship, and this guy was her client.
And let's just say things are situational. Like you don't know all the dynamics of everybody. It's situational. So this might
if I couldn't afford a divorce. If I couldn't afford a divorce, and
you might be legally married to them, but you may operate like you're not.
Yeah. I mean, so
everybody's situation is different.
Yeah, everybody's situation is different.
It's situational.
Exactly. But just for Jax and Lewis, they was still in a I want you. She even says it at the thing. She was like, I wasn't the one, you moved out. So you can tell she never wanted him to move out. They didn't. They were just doing tit for tat. So to me,
they do a lot of tit for tat.
And he only slept with Tony because he saw her rubbing on his name.
She was at the restaurant with Green Eyes, and so he got tired of yanking on the man muscle, so he went on to Tony. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, listen, they both in this case, they really both are wrong, really, because they were never really
they're both wrong.
They were
And
not
this
really
is-
done with each other. It's
this
not
is
like
one of them
it's not like
cases-
what I'm talking about or what Renee talking about. We were done with these niggas and we moved on. We just our
That
paperwork hadn't gone through. That was a different thing.
Wait,
And
let me put up our
that's
That's
banner.
different. Yeah, we just
That's
waiting
what
on the
it
court
need
to
to be.
say
That's
who
what
put
it
the
need to
stamp
be.
on the paper saying you done. We was moved on and he was moved on. And that was it. But in the case of them, they were trying to work their thing out. They
Right.
was playing games with each other. Remember, she was messing, she screwed with Will, the security, and he was watching her on the camera.
Yeah,
And
he
He
was
was getting
watching.
turned on
Mhm.
too.
But
And
that's
he-
why
yeah.
they did the backstory,
Mhm.
showing them
and
going
so
to
we
the
know
sex
why
parties
they
and all that
was
stuff.
doing it.
Mhm,
Which was,
mhm.
and that bring me to my other point. That was another thing. They were still doing what they do. I'm like,
Yeah.
he clearly
Oh.
was watching that not with the thought process of my wife is sleeping with another man. Oh my God. It
was
wasn't
getting
until
turned
he
on.
saw her emotionally entangled with Damon because he saw her rubbing on that man's thing, which is an
yeah.
intimate thing that is
That
very
is,
different from just hopping on the D and taking a
Mhm,
ride and then
Mhm.
going on about your business. That was
Mhm.
totally different. And she knew he was watching. She made eye contact with him
Right.
for him
No,
to
they had
watch.
they it was an emotional thing with them.
Mhm.
You
And
know,
he
that
was-
emotional
Exactly.
thing
She
is
was- I
yeah,
agree.
no, I agree.
Look, he was watching her, and then he went and played with his man meat.
Somebody's watching me.
Not his man meat.
All right, so what
Oh,
y'all got
Lord.
going on your channel?
Well, we even had a good conversation. I love it.
Yes, this was a good
Yeah, I'm
conversation.
sitting there telling all my damn business. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it happens.
It's gone up.
I'm
No,
sure
please.
one of
It's a long time
I'm
ago.
It's
sure-
that was a long time ago. That rest in peace. He's passed away now. Rest in peace. And so
Oh,
it's long
rest in
gone. Yeah, it's like, and we became, something after all of the turmoil I went through, we ended up actually became friends with each other. So sometimes everybody ain't supposed to be married to each other.
That's
Sometimes,
true.
sometimes some people just say, it's better to divorce.
Mhm.
If the marriage can work out, I like for people to stay together. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, in some cases, you shouldn't. But regardless if you have kids, I don't believe staying together just for the sake of the kids, because that just damages the children.
That make it worse because they
It
are
make it worse.
intuitive and they
I
know.
gotta go bathroom.
I
Okay.
agree. Well, we getting ready to get out of here anyway.
Yeah. Mhm.
What y'all got going on your channels?
Who you want to go first?
You go. You got it. We'll work from EJ. Then you go next. Ginger Snaps.
I have everything that the ladies have going on. Of course, you already know that tonight me and Tamika did From, so definitely check out the replay if you're into that. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the last episode of Fight Night. Fight Night was so good. If you have not looked at Fight Night, then you definitely need to check it out because you can binge watch it now, and it was so good. So we're going to talk about that. On Wednesday, I have Queen's Court with Candy Love. We're going to be talking about these ladies trying to find love. Lord have mercy. And then on Thursday, we just going to rinse and repeat. I think Tamika and I have Zatima. We have Found on Friday. And then Saturday, I have Book Club. And then I'm going to start back doing Family Business, and that's going to be on Sundays. And I'll have some uploads. I probably got some stuff uploaded right now. I can't remember what it is, but I do have some videos uploaded, and I'll be uploading some more stuff. And that's it.
All right. What you got going on, Ginger Snaps?
What I got going on? I think this is gonna be a low key week this week because we postpone Aaron Hernandez till next week. Reasonable Doubt on Friday. So so this will be we're gonna wrap up and we're gonna see who finally took out JT, and they better not leave no cliffhanger to go into season 3. We need this to be wrapped up. So that's pretty much it really for the rest of this week. And I'm gonna try to get a video out, but so let's keep the notification on and watch the community tab. So Sunday Penguin episode 4 Penguin episode 4. Mm-hmm.
Tamika, what you got going on?
I got what the ladies got. Okay, gonna be hopping around, talking about Found and From and Reasonable Doubt and Fight Night and whatever else. And then Zatima Sisters, Love at the Lockup. And I don't know. I'm gonna get some other things popping. But if y'all have not watched Teacup and also Sweet Pea, Teacup is on Peacock. It's 2 episodes up, and Sweet Pea is 1 episode. Check those out.
I want to check out Sweet Pea. I saw that trailer. It looked crazy. I'm gonna check that out.
All right, so
Yeah,
keep your notifications on. I'm gonna be doing some stuff. You'll see me tomorrow with the ladies. You might see me upload a couple of videos. Keep your notifications on. Y'all might even see me do an impromptu live.
Renee said, "Don't forget the poll, Moochie."
I
Renee
closed
left you
out
a
the
message.
poll. I closed out the poll.
But Renee was just reminding you. That's all.
No, let me just give y'all the results because it is everybody saying they think it's going to be the stepdaughter Natasha.
Mm-hmm.
It's 73%, 26% saying that it's going to be Sally. So that was the votes for tonight. If you have not joined our Discord, the link is in the chat. Please be sure to please make sure y'all are all subscribed to the channel if you are not. And that's our show for tonight, I guess.
And join Discord if you're not already.
I put the link in the description if y'all so that way you can join the Discord. Please be sure to come in and check it out. We have live conversations. We just getting it popping. And we had the watch party for Power. We're gonna be doing some other things. So it gets greater later. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you, panel, for coming through. Thank you, Nita, for stopping by. I really appreciate everything. And we out, y'all. Ew.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.